If you're an art lover, you've probably heard about the masterpiece that's been touring the NFL. From a distance, the body of receiver Terrell Owens appears cast from a Michelangelo mold. To study the league's most ripped receiver up close, we hired a local artist to capture his likeness. And to get the details exact, we asked the original to strike a pose.
One in here, T.O. You got to take off your shirt now, but you can't look back there. That's going to be a surprise. You better pick up your pants.
One look at T.O.'s stomach tells you this is a man who takes pride in his appearance and spends countless hours perfecting it. Come to think of it, maybe he needs to get out a little more.
I heard that you didn't even have a date until you were in college.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like a serious girlfriend, probably, yeah, in college, but none since then.
Yeah. None?
I'm on the market, which isn't a bad thing now because I feel like I'm kind of cute. I'm a handsome guy right now.
I just look like this. For all y'all that don't know, I just look like this.
He may be easy on the eyes, but T.O. gets the most attention for his mouth.
I'm telling you, these some get somewhere shoes right here. These are some get somewhere shoes. The only way they gonna stop me is to get these shoes off me.
You know, when I was first in the rap game, I was like Terrell Owens. I was good, and I knew it. You know, y'all gonna know I'm good.
Who can make a play? I can. Who can make a play? I can. Who can make a play? I can. Who can make a play? I can.
If we were going to keep one play, and that's the only play we could keep, a concise resume of your career, what's the play you would pick?
One play.
Game winner against the Packers?
Young almost falls down, throws to the end zone. Owens!
That's not one of my favorite plays.
That's not?
Nah.
It won a playoff game. We have shots of you after that play, and there are tears coming out of your eyes.
Me being emotional kind of stems from, you know, me having a rough day. You know, early in the ball game, Steve threw the ball and the sun was just hitting right over the stadium. So when he threw the ball, that ball went right into the sun and I couldn't see it. So I just tried to place my hands to feel where the ball was going to be, but it hit me, but I dropped it. At that point, I was thinking up the game.
You started to wonder, is this the way it's always going to be? And was he going to be one of those players who just simply could not rise to the occasion in a big game?
T.O.'s hands of stone were replaced by the hands of fate.
It's all or nothing now. 8 seconds to go. Young almost falls down. Throws to the end zone. Owens! He caught it! He caught it! He caught it!
That's still not, that wouldn't be your favorite. One of the great catches in NFL history?
It probably would have been if we would have won a Super Bowl or something, but, you know, all it did was just get us to the next round of the playoffs.
All it did was catapult T.O. to worldwide recognition. Of course, much of it came not for how he reached the end zone, but for his actions once he got there. Whether it was pom-pomming with cheerleaders or the infamous Sharpie incident, T.O.'s celebrations caused a wide variety of responses. Teammates often danced to his beat. Opponents simply tried to beat him up. And referees offered some gentle advice.
You be cool. I'm this our team. You be cool. You can't take away from my excitement.
At times, even T.O. can't decide what to think of himself.
I can't stand myself. I love me some me.
I love me some me.
Where'd that expression come from?
Since I was young, nobody really ever gave me a chance and nobody ever thought I would be at this point in my career. So, you know, I kind of take pride in myself and the things that I've done to become the player I am. I love me some me.
You got your popcorn ready? Hey, ready?
Got your popcorn ready?
Where'd that come from?
They ain't know.
I remember we were playing Atlanta. You know, I had no catches in the first half.
Hey, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Once I started getting my hands on the ball, you know, I just felt like, you know, it was a show that was about to begin. I just hollered and I said, Stu.
Hey, Stu, all I want to know if you got your popcorn ready.
So that's where it came from.
Do you got your popcorn ready?
Do you go to the movies a lot?
I like Spider-Man.
Yeah, we got a shot of you recently. Everybody else in the team's wearing a helmet, and you got a Spider-Man visor on.
I like Spider-Man.
You You know, there's a part in that movie where Spider-Man's uncle tells him, with great power comes great responsibility. Do you feel that you've got a certain responsibility as a team leader?
Yeah, and I think that was basically a situation when Jerry left.
In his first 5 years in San Francisco, T.O. couldn't help but feel like the masked sidekick to Jerry Rice. But in Rice's final home game as a 49er, T.O. played the part of superhero by setting the NFL single-game reception record.
This is an NFL record that stood since 1950, T.O. 20 catches in one game. T.O. Wow.
The pressure of replacing the greatest receiver in NFL history fell squarely on T.O.'s broad shoulders.
It's not that it's right or wrong, it's just different. And they looked at how Jerry acted, you know, and they wanted me to follow his same footsteps, but we're two totally different people. When I was in practice, I never really hardly talked to anybody. I just didn't interact with a lot of the guys.
Yeah, wow, yay, wow, good job, great, good practice, woohoo.
In what ways did you change?
Just trying to be more upbeat around the guys, just trying to be more interactive, more sociable.
I love me. You should. I love me some me. I can't stand myself right now.
He also began flexing his muscle on game day. That strength was never more needed than in the 2002 wild card playoff game. Facing a double-digit deficit, T.O. made a rare locker room speech at halftime.
Some people really took heart to him speaking because it's a guy that never publicly addresses the team.
We gonna have to win the game. Let's get our asses up and let's go, man. We gonna have to win it, man. We playing too damn level days, man.
I would probably be one of the guys who would normally say something, but this time he kind of took the stance and went up there and said something, and it was good to hear from him.
Good to hear from him if you were a 49er.
Caught by Owens for the 2 points. This game is not over yet.
If you were a New York Giant, T.O.'s taunting became as bothersome as his clutch catches.
I don't care what Terrell Owens is saying to him. These guys are losing their composure.
His mere presence distracted the Giants from their game plan, while his pass catching put the Niners back onto theirs. 2 touchdowns and a pair of 2-point conversions helped San Francisco to the second biggest comeback in playoff history. But don't expect Owens to rank his performance at the top of any list.
You know, you still didn't answer the resume play.
I don't think I've made it yet.
That's bad news for anyone facing T.O.
It's a nice helmet you got.
What's worse news was that in 2003, under new head coach Dennis Erickson, Owens embraced his role as a team leader almost as much as that of a Sharpie ambassador.
Before you leave, we have a tradition here at NFL Films. When everybody comes here, we always want them to sign, you know, our NFL Films Presents ball. And
I got a pen if you need one.
All right, you got to sign it here.
Cool.
I hope you got good penmanship. Okay. Thanks, T.O. Now, we can have a drum roll, and we're going to let you turn around and take a look at your bust and tell us what you think. Go ahead. You can get down there and take a closer look.
That's me.
Pretty good-looking guy, huh?
I'm more handsome in person.
Although T.O.'s career is still a work in progress, the Pro Football Hall of Fame might one day have to commission their own statue. I can already hear the first line of T.O.'s acceptance speech.
All I want to know if you got your popcorn ready.